Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's KIM in the SAV, Kim out of Savannah, Georgia. And I entitled this video, I don't know what I'm calling it on YouTube, but on Facebook Live I called it, Would You Let Someone Throw Up in Your Car for $150? Okay. Now, as you guys know, every single thing that I talk about is based on, like, I almost got a list there, didn't I? But listen, every single thing I talk about is inspired by something. So the inspiration for this conversation, y'all, comes from me being in a group earlier today. And let me just go ahead and say this. What's going on, Shanice? Hey, girl, you look so pretty for the dance. I was like, oh, look at here. Hey, Danielle Brantley. What's going on, Sarah Sanders? So listen, guys. Everything I do is inspired by something I've seen or someone I've spoken with. It comes from somewhere. I'm not just making stuff up. So I was in this group, and let me just go ahead and tell y'all this. I used to drive for Uber and Lyft back in the day. Not that far along, but a while back, okay? And it was before my company came out with this digital means of prospecting and finding people and making sales. So I've told y'all this before. I was a true blue feet in the streets, like, Walmart parking lot, hair salons, you name it, I've been there. But that was because we didn't have an online way of doing things back then. So I was like, okay, I can make some extra money and find some people by driving Uber and Lyft. Y'all, I would give somebody a $5 ride and they would buy $50 in products by the time I dropped them off at their destination. So it worked for me at that time. But you guys do know this, that competition drives prices down. So as Uber and Lyft begin to compete with each other regularly, it got better for the riders because prices went down, but it got horrible for the drivers. Like, peanuts and pennies is what you would be making. And in some cases, in some instances, people are actually paying to drive Uber and Lyft when you really do the math. So I was in a ride share group earlier today because I'm still a part of those communities because I find it interesting. It's like, you don't need reality TV when there is really reality on social media, right? So I was in one of those communities, and this guy was posting about how he was basically making fun of people that do what I do, network marketing, MLM. In case you didn't know, I'm not ashamed of it. And he was saying that, I'm trying to help people keep from being scammed by these people who don't make no money. And it was so ironic to me because this is the same community of people where, in case you guys don't know this, Uber, I don't know about Lyft, but Uber will pay you $150 if someone throws up in your car. Now, to me, that's disgusting. That's revolting. There's no amount of money for you to make me want to clean up or have someone else's puke from my car cleaned up. But guys, let me tell you how desperate people are for money nowadays. There are actually Uber and Lyft drivers who want people to puke in their car. Someone actually posted a picture of a girl that threw up on the outside of his car. And he was like, "Can you believe I only got $40?" They were like, "Hey man, it's the outside of your car. You got to get her to do it on the inside." And I was like, you got to get her to do it on the inside. Wow. Like, how bad have you ever smelled puke? Have you ever had the putrid pleasure of having vomit tickle your nostrils? I don't even like my own puke. I don't even like my kids' puke. Like, I don't know anybody who would welcome vomit in their car. But there are people who are so desperate for money that not only do they drive Uber and Lyft putting crazy miles on their car, and like I said, I'm not knocking it because you do what you have to do, but not only do they drive Uber and Lyft putting crazy amounts of miles on their car, and the stories that come out of that group of the things that have happened to people while driving, the things that people have done in their backseat. I'm telling y'all something this too. Be careful taking Uber and Lyft because you don't know what's been going down in that backseat, baby. I would never, ever order Uber Eats because did y'all hear the story last year, July? Yeah, no, this a few months ago, July of 2018, about the Uber driver who peed with a female passenger in the back seat and justified it by saying he didn't want to take a bathroom break and turn off the app. Wildin'. So if this man, this is not like a little kid. This is a grown rusty joker. Home skillet peed in a bottle with the. So she heard something funny, and then she smelled his. She smelled his piss. Look it up. Google it. Google it. Everything I say is based on something else. Google it. So if someone would pee in a cup with you in the back seat, what do you think they... Tamala, shut up. She said, smell like chitlins. Get off my broadcast, Tamala. Get off my broadcast. Get off my broadcast. So if someone would pee in a cup with you in the back seat, what the heck you think they would do with your food in the car? Yeah. Would you like some fecal matter with that hamburger, ma'am? I would never order Uber Eats. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. Ever. I don't care. So you got people, like I said, driving, Lyft, and Uber, peeing in cars with passengers in the seats, hoping that you throw up in their back seat. Oh, let me tell you this. Gotcha. You got people that are driving. They're so desperate for money. They're letting people have sex in the back of their car for a tip. Janelle said, heck to the no. Yes, girly. Yes. I think people are so fascinating. But this same guy who's so desperate for money that he lets some of the most asinine things that I can't even imagine go on in his car where he probably transports his children has a problem with what I do. Now, I'm not mad. Because long ago, once upon a time, there was a girl named Kim, and she had a problem with what the current Kim is doing right now, too. I thought it was just for losers, right? And lazy people. But you don't know what you don't know. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, today, I had a young lady, a single mom out of California, who made an easy breezy $60 just by selling a kit. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, I have a young lady who has a quote-unquote good job. She has a good job. She made an easy $160 just by selling I don't know how many kits or products she sold, but she's brand new, doesn't even really have a clue. Not even a month in the business, made it easy $160. And if you did the math on that, guys, some of these Uber drivers, to make $160, they're in the car for more than 10 hours a day, 12 hours a day, 13 hours a day. Or
hey, everybody.
Well, doll.
Yeah, I just come in here and just wait for people.
Crazy hours a day. What's going on, Israel? I haven't seen you in forever. My brother Kirsten was on here. My old little neighbor Nisha. What's going on? Because we talking about nasty stuff, throwing up in cars like for Uber.
That's nasty.
Isn't it? There's no amount of money that you could pay me to have somebody throw up in my car. Hey son, exit stage left, please. No, don't close the door. You walk through the door, then close the door. This grown folks talk. Somebody said, hey, Eho.
Hello, that's Janelle. Hey, Miss Janelle.
That's what I was about to correct you on that. I was like, Janelle ain't your homie. She ain't your classmate. She ain't.
You didn't really need to.
Get out. There's no amount of money that I could, that someone could pay for me to basically turn my car into a mobile brothel. Okay? There's no amount of money. And to have someone like that, like I said, make fun of what I do. When I have single moms that are making, and it's not just $60 or $160, right? It's whatever you want to make. But I'm just saying, I have people that are making money from the comfort of home, using only their smartphone, because I'm funny. Using only
You're funny. You're funny.
Stop. I'm trying to keep it short so I can get my viewership up.
Yeah, you're funny.
Go away.
You're funny.
See, I was trying to do this while you were brushing your teeth. Stop, son.
You're funny.
So anyway.
That's funny just now.
Meanwhile, I have people making money from home, using only their smartphone while they're with their kids, versus riding strangers around, having them do God knows what in their backseat, on the side of them. Who know? Some Uber drivers are assaulting, and I know y'all don't believe me, but like I said, I did this at the time that I did it, and I remember it can get wild in there. It can get one time. I had I'd never had somebody throw up in my car. Okay, I lie. I had one person throw up in my car. And okay, let me tell y'all this story. I had one person throw up in my car. So but it wasn't in my car. Okay, I know. I'm going to explain. Y'all know I always got the good stories. So this girl and this guy, they come from Buckhead, which is a famous area in Atlanta for getting nice, right? In the evening, in the nighttime. So they come in, and I'm looking at her come to the car, and she's like wobbling. Okay, don't start narrating my Facebook lives.
Okay,
that's what we're not going to do.
I sure am going to get in trouble.
Who plans to get in trouble?
I don't.
All right, now listen. When the camera is off and showtime is up and all the laughing emojis are going to bed, guess who's still going to be awake? Me and you, boo. Me and you. Stop it, son. All right. So anyway, I'm serious. Let me get through this this thing. All right. So the girl is coming to the car and she's kind of like stumbling. I'm like, she looked like a lightweight. So the boyfriend is like, hello, how you doing? He's very mannerable. So I'm like, y'all good? Y'all good? All right. That's code for, do this heifer need to catch another Uber? But seriously. So I had a black leather Altima at that time, and when I used to drive, I used to have like a uniform. I used to be in all black like a ninja. I was like a ninja because I didn't want to wear colors because I didn't want anybody to think I was happy. So I wore all black. Okay? And I was like, crazy eyes. I was the crazy eyes driver because I didn't want nobody to try me. Okay? I've already told you to be quiet. So I was like, y'all good? The guy was like, yeah. They both were talking. I said, y'all had a good evening? Oh, yeah, it was nice. Blah, 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 blah. So the girl is talking. All of a sudden, homegirl goes mute. And I said, hey, you all right back there? And the boyfriend says, yeah, she's fine. She just puked. I said, say what? He said, it's okay. It's in her purse. Oh, my holy Lamb of God, you take away the sins of the world. This chick threw up, so she technically did throw up in my car, but none of it got, Janelle was laughing at me. That crap wasn't funny because you know me, right? You know me, right? I am not that broad. I am not that chick. So she technically did throw up in my car, but she threw up in her purse. That's a whole nother level right there. I cannot imagine throwing up in my purse. But some people do that. And, I told her, I said, thank you.
Hello, Miss Jeanette.
I did appreciate her consideration. But that was the first and the last time. After that, I had plastic. y'all gonna laugh. I had plastic bags. I had paper bags. I had all type of bags in my back seat. If you came to my car wobbling, cancel in your face. And I know what y'all saying. Y'all saying, well, that's what Uber and Lyft is for. Is so that you can get people off the road so they won't be driving and drunk. And I'm all for that. But you won't be drunk in my car. I won't be the designated driver. Oh, no. Absolutely not. Don't Uncle. No, they think you're Uncle Richard. So that's my story about the person that threw up in my car. I didn't get a cleaning fee because there was not one drop of anything. Evidently, she had a big purse. But when I say that thing spooked me, like I said, from that moment on, I only picked up people from the library and Kroger.
What?
No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But no, seriously, at the time, it worked out for me because I didn't have the online version of prospecting and marketing. We didn't have a lot of the systems that we have in place now with my company. I've been with this company for a while. I've seen a lot of things, y'all. So people that are coming in now, they are so far ahead of where I am. Okay, Tamala, what you, Tamala, don't get me in trouble. The Uber Eats and all of them, are they at the door with your food? Coughing, sneezing, running noise, no teeth, and slobbing. Tamala, she said, I would close the door and yell from the window, keep it. You know you old when your laugh turns into a cough. You know you're getting older. Tamala, ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? And I'm telling y'all right now, if y'all see what these people in these rideshare groups are posting about, what they do to your food, what they do to y'all, these people... some of them are great people, but many of them, I'm like, I'm my own boss. I drive for Uber and Lyft. I'm my own boss. And so they've gone rogue on their jobs because they couldn't be tamed there. So now they driving you around with brakes that don't work. blasting music that you don't want to hear with a dirty car looking at you like, I dare you to say something because I don't get paid enough for this. And you just like, Anywho, my whole point, guys, is the same thing I said yesterday. There is a better way. Okay? And even if you don't drive Uber and Lyft, you know what, right now, I'm just going to be honest with you. For many of you watching this broadcast, who are watching it now on Facebook Live, who will watch it later on YouTube, there is somebody, I don't know what you're talking about, Jeanette. Who's selling jewelry, Kim? Who you talking about? What you talking about, Jeanette? But even if you don't drive Uber and Lyft and you cannot relate to the specifics of what I just shared in this story, there is somebody right now who's making buku money, who's looking at what you doing, going, I wouldn't dare do that for those pennies. See, it's all relative. It is all relative. But I'm telling you right now, there is a better way. For me, it was this. Is what I do for everybody? Absolutely not. Is what I do going to be for me for the rest of my life? I have no clue. I have no idea. But right now, what I am enjoying, I'm not your baby. I'm your mama. Right now, I enjoy making money while I spend time with this one, because as you can see, he's a full-time job.
I am.
And I enjoy helping other people find their voice, use their voice, and build influence. Get some of that influence income. I really do enjoy that. Okay? Mm-hmm. All right. So anyway, guys, let me put him to bed, because he thinks when I'm doing these Facebook Lives, it's Wild Child time. It's not Wild Child time. It's not Wild Child prime time.
No, it's not.
Then why you laughing? Anytime you laugh, I know that means you think it's a joke.
Do you see my mouth?
Bye, y'all. Say good night.
Good night.
Because you getting in the bed.